Information and communication technology is changing the world in which we think, work, live, and behave. There are over 1 billion Google searches per day. There are over 9 billion mobile phones. That's more than one for every person on the planet. There are 5 billion devices connected to the internet. In 1984, it was 1,000. There are more than 750 million Facebook users. If Facebook were a country, it would be the 3rd largest in the world. There are over 1 million words in the English language. It's 10 times as much as when Shakespeare was alive. The amount of new technical information is doubling every 2 years. This means for a student that is doing a 4-year degree, what they learn in the 1st year of study is obsolete in the 3rd year of study. According to the US Bureau of Labor, the top jobs in 2010 did not exist in 2004. This means that new teachers are preparing students for jobs that do not yet exist, using technologies that have not yet been invented. And they're going to solve problems that we don't even know are problems as yet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 21st century. For parents and teachers, the reality is that we need to significantly change our approach to the development and education of our children. No longer can we take the traditional approaches of chalk and talk, learning by rote, but we need to embrace the new educational methods and ICT tools so aptly described by Ms. Green. The impact of information and communication technology is quite remarkable when you consider that personal computers and mobile phones came onto the market in the 1980s, probably when most of you, most of us, were in school, at some point in school. And at that time in the 1980s, mobile telephones and computers were the province of the technologically savvy and the well-to-do. That is not the case today. So whatever you think about ICT, the revolution is here to stay, and the pace of change is only going to increase. It is therefore incumbent on us as a society to make the best use of it. Today, many students have Blackberries and smartphones. I know that this is a source of exasperation to many teachers and school administrators. Rather than complain about the Blackberries though, why not use them as a tool for learning and information distribution? BlackBerry can be used to distribute homework, class notes, make general announcements, you can use it to do a presentation, and also use it to collaborate with your colleagues. Of course, if you don't yet have a BlackBerry, then you need to check that the bag you're about to receive, there's an offer in there for BlackBerries from Lion. Or you can visit any language store or see any Lion colleague here to find out how you can make the change to having a BlackBerry as part of your educational arsenal. ICT in the hands of teachers has the ability to significantly impact teachers themselves and of course our children, and by extension our society. To quote the US Secretary of Education, Arne Duncan, quote, "There is a reason why so many of us remember a favorite teacher. Even decades later, a great teacher can literally change the course of a student's life. They light a lifelong curiosity, stoke a hunger for learning, teach self-discipline and grit. Teachers that you remember years later are the ones that want you to solve problems like a scientist, write like a poet, see like an artist, and observe like a journalist." We commend the government for focusing on teachers as the first step of the Education 2020 program, because it is the teachers who have the greatest influence on the people that we become. Lion has a historic and ongoing commitment to education, and we're delighted to partner with the government on this initiative. As simple as it seems, a laptop with internet will open a lot of possibilities. As was mentioned earlier, online learning, class preparation, record keeping, research, video conferencing with their colleagues, broadcast email, social media. See, there's no excuse for you to tell the principal why you couldn't do your work and submit it for her on time. Many teachers who have already benefited from the program have spoken positively of the impact that just a simple laptop and the internet have had on their day-to-day work. Teachers, we are living in exponential times. A tool is being placed in your hands that can make a profound difference. Use it to its maximum advantage. Thank you.